Hey, Angel Cow, have you told this cow that he's hideous? Ooh, welcome back to another episode of Digimazter Plays Direwolf20's Modpack. I'm Digimazter. I shall be your Digimon on today's adventure. Look at my wings, wee! Last time we did a little bit. We made potions with Botania. We worked on our blowing up our island and shaping it. We did lots of stuff. We did some Thaumcraft. Well, this episode we're going to do lots of stuff as well. So let's go ahead and get started here. Boop, boop. Oh, sneak peek. Ha 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 ha. Look at that. Woo! Look at this. It's not perfect, but it's took me about, 4 hours, 5 hours of blowing stuff up to get it look like this. It's natural enough, and it still keeps kind of a square shape, which I like. Oh, oh, there we go. Load and lag. Still keeps kind of a squarish shape to the island. Oops, cloud, which I like because it is Minecraft. But I got all the grass put on, everything like that. Look at this, all smooth and lovely. These flowers were generated by the watering can I was using. And this deadwood here represents the maximum size of our whatchamacallit thingy, altar. Tier 6 is 23 by 23 by 9, so it's 23 by 23, and these are 9 high. So that gives us a kind of a specs of where our building's got to go, plus there's going to be a mob farm located above it, so for getting life points and whatnot. So woohoo, we're getting there. This is going to be on hold for just a little bit. So we'll come back to this here in a few episodes. So last episode we made potions with Botania. I don't think those potions are meant for like all the time use. I think they're meant for if you're not near water. Because these bath salts, you actually can drop them in a 1x1 of water, and it turns them into like some purifying things. We're going to go in here and we're going to get a bucket. And that's supposed to cure you for a while. There's some buckets. Give me a bucket. Boop. So what we're going to do is we're going to just take this just for temporarily. Let's see if it'll work in a infinite spring here. And we're going to toss this in and we're going to see how long the buff we get. It didn't dissolve. Do I have to right click that on? Toss it in water. Do I get in with the water? Do I toss it in while I'm in the water? No. Maybe it's only 1x1 of water? Okay, well let's go consult our book. Got it up in here. There it is. Simply tossing it into water will turn the water into slurry, purifying liquid that soothes away the stress of the day and brings temporary relief. Okay. Into water. Alright. Warp, yeah. Purifying bath salts. Okay. So, why not you work? How long does it take for them to dissolve? I hate derping. Ah, there we go. And we get in, and we have a 26-minute debuff of our warp stuff. So yeah, that's how we're going to do that. So I'm going to keep a good amount of this stuff on us. So that should keep us for today's episode. These only last 10 minutes. Put all this stuff up. Okay, the next thing I want to look at is our pickaxe. We're down to 28 durability on it, so we're going to go throw a hardened dude on there. I've already made him, just like we did for this Mamma Jamma. We're going to throw that on there, and it's called Master Pick MK1. And boom. Now this guy still has 3 remaining modifiers. This guy's completely modified out, but we have not added anything to it. So I'm going to go ahead and throw... He doesn't have fortune, doesn't have luck. I don't need him to do anything but be really fast. So I'm just going to throw 3 upgrades of redstone on him. And for those of you who don't know how that's done, just grab this. Dog wants something that's outside. Hopefully he doesn't. That was pointless. Anyway, let's just hope he doesn't get too loud. Let's just get a stack. There we go. Stack of those. Quick enough to get a stack of those. I'm not... I can't walk. I'm not going to do all this on camera because it gets a little monotonous. It's pretty quick though, I guess. You just sort of do this. I don't know why I did it like that. You do that. And you do 1. And then we just do this. And that's 50 right there. Boom. And I guess we'll just do it again. We'll do it all. Just go 1, 2, 1. Dang it. 1, 2, 1. And that's 100, and we got 1 modifier left. Just do this one more time. I lied. I did it all on camera because that's what I do. I lie. There we go. Now we have a mining speed of 33.17. That's not nearly as fast as it could be, but it's pretty darn quick. Let's take a nap real quick. Get in here and sleep away that night. Feels so good to have that debuff. So good. Alrighty. See, I've been eating nothing but golden apples. Let's bring a magnetism back on. So let's go test this bad boy out. Let's go to our mine. We haven't been there in a long time. Woo! He's alright. He's pretty quick. He's nothing to shake a stick at. Now, how quick is it while we're flying? Because that's the real key. Yeah, we're going to have to add some stuff to him to make him even quicker. So what do you say we do that? So let's actually go look at the book in here. Do some tinkers today. It's this book right here. Modifiers. Alright, all the way to the end here. Diamond adds durability, that adds durability, haste, auto repair, auto smelting, it's how to make those things. Luck, that's sharpness, fiery, yeah, the life stealing, sticky. We might want to add sticky to this guy, but he becomes really slow. So if we do, it'll be the last one. So it'll become like a semi-fast silk touch pick. No. Beheading, yeah. No. There's how to add that. Alright, additional modifiers. A gold block and a diamond block and a notch apple, and a wither star. So those are all we can do. We don't have any wither stars right now. We're more than able to kill them though. But let's get gold. And we needed this. And then we needed to make a notch apple for one of them. It's easy enough to do this. Notch apple. And then we needed a diamond. And then we needed a diamond block. Boom. Boom. We're going to add 2 modifiers to this bad boy. So let's go ahead and do that. This isn't what I wanted to do today at all. This isn't what I had planned anyway. Let's go ahead. That's 1 modifier. And that's 2 modifiers. And I'll just add more haste to him. We can add 1 more modifier to him down the road, and that'll probably make it sticky. So what do we want to do today? Well, today I kind of want to work on getting these guys out of here and kind of building a farm. But I don't like animals this close. So this is possible, not today, but going to become a animal farm control building. So it's just going to be a building similar to these styles, and it'll have a bunch of switches and knobs in there, like cow farm, sheep farm, chicken farm. And we flip them, and it'll turn the farms on, and we'll have some kind of indicator showing that the farm is running. But I want to get the very basics of a sheep farm going today. And that's going to take quite a bit of crafting. Now, I've done majority of the really tough stuff, at least from what I saw off camera already, because I want to use ender rails for some of it, so they teleport around and looks really funny. To make those though, they have to be placed on dimensional transceivers, and you know those were kind of a pain in the butt to make, but I made enough to make 5 dimensional transceivers. And to make ender rails, you actually need detector rails. So we don't need this many detector rails. I'm actually going to use this to make normal rails, but let's get 16 detector rails. And then we also need these vials. And these vials hold Enderman souls. And these vials were provided by our... Oh, I do have an ender. That's where it is. By our buddy RBW. Come down here. Temporary setup for this. And you just take this guy, shift click, and you shift click. We need 10 levels. I forgot about that. Gimme. There we go. And level 10. Click. And this will go through, and this will make our ender rail. This is from Ender.io, if you can't tell. Oh, no. There's our ender rail right there. Teleports minecarts when placed on a dimensional transceivers set dimensions using the transceivers rail tab. Yep, it's going to be awesome. So, I'm going to go ahead and make the rest of those up, and then I'll be right back. Got our 5 rails. Probably still had 7 souls and only made 5 of these, but that's because 2 of them are going to be used for a project. Just getting back and forth from RB's place super quick. We'll build that in the future episode here. So, we don't need these anymore. So is this how we make normal rails, or is it just like this? Alright, this is how we make normal tracks, but unfortunately, in all my testing, these things are so wonky. In all my testing, though, these don't work. They work just fine for normal things. 1 minecart, whatnot. I'm going to be making a minecart sheep farm, similar to what Etho's been trying to do lately. He gave me the inspiration for this, but I wanted to use mods and make a pretty different, really cool one. But these don't seem to work, and these work fine. It's just the switcher rail doesn't seem to work very fine. So we're actually going to have to use wooden rails. If we type in track, we're going to have to be using wood ones, wood boosters, and we need one of these, a way track. So that's what we got to use. And to get that, we need wooden rail, which is one of these wooden ties plus iron. And just these things like normal. Okay. I don't have any more of these left because I made all of those, but let's get these out of here. And I need slabs. Let's grab a stack of slabs and our buckets. So we got some stuff to do. We may not even get to the stupid sheep farm tonight. Whoop. Prepping for a sheep farm. Alright, so how I've been doing this is we do that. Grab our buckets and we fill it up with creosote oil. Boop. And just one. One for one. It's kind of an expensive recipe if you ask me. But I knew we were going to be needing this stuff, so I prepped way ahead, like episode 2 or whatever, when we made that thing. I don't remember when we made it. And there we go. That should be enough for right now. Close our doors and it's nighttime. Grab some iron. So if we do this, it should give us quite a few. 24, let's see how well that does us. And then that's this. Yeah. But I want to use all these because I actually do want to make some normal rail. Boop. Boop. Stack of normal rail, stack of wooden rail. Alright. Let's go back in here and type in track. Oh, I had a bunch of normal rail. Digi. Normal, I picked all that up from an abandoned mine shaft and stuff. Dang it. Didn't have to waste all that stuff. Okay, now we need to make booster ones, which means we need more of those wooden ties. Some more of these rail beds. Okay, that's not too bad. Half stack of those would be fine. And then we need at least one of these. And we'll get 16. Alright, well I'm going to make those, and I'll be right back. Alright, oops, we're back. I made 16 of the tracks we wanted, and this makes them move so slow when they're on wooden tracks. 30% of the speed of a normal track. That's why we have boosters and whatnot. But we also need one other thing that I was using in testing. I'm going to build a switch lever for now, but we're going to need a switch motor. That'd be kind of cool, but we're going to use... Oh, wow, this thing's a little complicated. I don't know if I have all that. We're going to do this. What are we missing? We don't need bone meal or red dye. Bone. Get out of here. There we go. There's a stack of bone meal. And we take this. Get those. Get our mortar. Boom. There. Now we have everything we need. Railcraft. That should be everything. Okay, we got a switch lever just for testing. We're going to need a switch motor, which takes one of these bad boys. I don't have any green wool, so I'll have to build that later. So, let's go and see where we're going to build this. I think... See, I want the controller to be here, and I don't want the farm to be too far away. I just don't want it to be right next to the place. So I think we're going to build it right over here. You know, right here. No, we need it to be on grass because that's what sheep like. As you can see, that guy just ate some. Let's put it right in here. I'm going to clear this out and make a nice flat area for us. It's already relatively flat, but I need to get rid of all this stuff. And when I get that done, we'll get building with this thing. And voila! Thanks to my Horn of the Wild, we're relatively clear now. So let's get some stuff here. Let's get these. Oh, you know what? I forgot my redstone blocks. Need redstone blocks for booster tracks. Need to get started on our hotel. What if we have guests? That's not our storage room. There we go. Grab these bad boys. I don't think we're going to have necessarily enough time to get it all done, but I'll get the basics done, and then next episode we'll finish her off. Okay, get our booster rails. So let's lay down. That's normal track. Let's lay down a bunch of booster rail. And then this. And I'm going to need more booster rail. I didn't build nearly enough. So let's go ahead and get this powered. Way too far. Grab our dirt. Let's see how much that powers. Almost all of it. There. Do the same thing here. And then we'll put this one right here. So the whole purpose of this is we're going to have sheep and minecarts going around and around on this relatively large little loop. And then I think right here we're going to change this out and we're going to have a way track. And this allows you to have a switcher like this bad boy on here. So when they're coming around, if they come this way, they'll go this way. See how that thing's pointed that way? And if you do this, everything that hits this thing will go this way. So the minecarts move along like da 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 this way, and they'll get teleported, and they'll go to the shearing area. And then if it's pointed this way, the minecarts will go this way. Now, the reason I say this is funky and weird and doesn't work too well is you see how it works perfectly right now? Well, on my test single-player world, this thing, depending on, like, if it was any other type of track, if I had a sheep and a minecart, this wouldn't work at all. It just would not switch anything. This wouldn't recognize that it was working. This didn't work, like, wasn't switching. And then when I kill it, sometimes this would, like, start twitching, and this would twitch as well. Like, every time the minecart came right here, it would be saying it was going to go this way, and it would, like, switch back and forth and make the cart go that way without me doing anything. And I've tried all the different types of rail, everything. The wooden one seems to be the most reliable, but still has issues every now and then. And I have no clue how to fix it. I just don't. Sometimes it wants to work, sometimes it doesn't. But we're going to try it on the server here just for whatever, because I think it looks cool. So we're just going to try it. If you know a better way to, switch tracks than this, let me know, because this thing seems to be buggy. And it may be these guys, but it's the same with the lever one and the motor one. I just don't know. Alright, well, I want to finish this portion. Well, this is actually relatively finished. All that's going to happen is it's going to go around and go through here. Since I know how these have to be loaded now, I guess I'll have them come on this way, because they need to go this way. So let's grab this. So we're going to have... No. Don't be acting up with the southwest thingies and all that stupid stuff. One should be connected like that. Okay, well we can't have this here. Just because of the way this cart reacts. Let's go ahead and finish it with normal rail real quick. If I have enough. This will all get replaced with booster rail. The minecart won't even make it around this stuff. It goes so slow. Can I have it be... I need it to be loaded this direction, but it doesn't work. Oh, that'll work. But then that'll come here and just go straight off. Yeah, that won't work. You can tell I didn't think about this too much. What if I put it here? Ah, there we go. I'll load them from up here. And that means like right here, we'll have our first, or all of them apparently. Get back in my inventory. Dimensional transceiver. And we'll have an ender rail. See the arrow pointing that way. And this guy isn't set up to work yet, but they'll pop in, like from where, this will be the unloading, this will be like back into the loop. And they'll get, after they get sheared, they'll pop back in here, they'll get back on the rail, they'll start doing their rounds again, and they'll just come back around. And that'll be how that works. And then when I call upon them, this will switch, and they'll go this way, and they'll come about right here, or here-ish, and they'll teleport again, because they're going to run off of that. They're going to run into... This will probably be booster track, but they'll run about this far. And then they'll run into this detector rail. And then about here-ish, I think is where we're going to have our next dimensional transceiver. And the reason we're going to have this detector rail is we're going to have, I think, like 10 sheep running around in here. And what this is going to do is this is going to have a counter and stuff set up, which we're going to set up next episode. So when the sheep come, finally I call for them, they're going to come here, they're going to hit this, and that's going to switch the counter. And then once all 10 have crossed, it's going to automatically turn off, switch this back. So it's going to turn off the sheep farm like that and make them continuously go back around. And every 10-15 minutes, giving them plenty of time to get their wool back, if I have it set in timer mode, that is, it's going to automatically switch this, count again. Once it hits 10, switch back, put them back in their rotation. So it can run by itself, or I'll have a manual button to where I can turn off the automatic and I can just push the button and let it run. And they'll teleport to their shearing station, but before they teleport to their shearing station, they will teleport into that room. That's going to be our indication that it is currently running. Oh, another load lag. That's currently running and going through its processes. We'll be in, if we go into this room, all of a sudden we'll just see a sheep go, bah, bah, bah. So that's all we'll see is sheep just with wool going by. We should never see a sheep without wool, because they're going, that's the step before they go to their shearing station. And their shearing station will probably be around here somewhere. So I think that's going to be where we leave it today. Next episode, we'll hopefully finish this off and we'll get it fully running. I'll make more of these and I'll get the redstone contraption and all the shearing station stuff crafted up and ready to go. So all we have to do is build it and see if it works. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to click that like button. It really helps me out and keeps these episodes flowing. For those of you who know that I'm at 100 subscribers and whatnot, I'm sorry that I have yet to release my 100 subscriber special. I'm working on it. A lot of stuff has been going on. We have a new series starting today that you're going to see, along with also a UHC. So today, if you're watching this early enough, there's 3 new episodes on my channel today. UHC, a brand new series, and this one. So I've been doing a lot of work. I'm going to try to get it out I don't want to give you a say this weekend because it may not happen, but I'm really gonna try. I'll say by the end of this month. By the end of this month, I should have the 100 subscriber special out in your guys' view faces. All right? All right. Thank you for watching again. This is Digimazter saying goodbye. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.